Hello. Welcome, fellow YouTubers, Twitters, Googlers, Facebookers, Redditors, Tumblrers, Pinters, Stumblers, Digglers, Instagramlers, Virulers, Daily Motioners, bloggers, WordPressers, Yahooers, MSNers, Gmailers, I think that's it. Oh! In LinkedIners, welcome. My name is Blur. Welcome from all 7 continents. If I go to try to mention all 7 continents and I leave one out, that's going to be really bad. North America, South America, Europe, Middle East, Africa. Come on, you almost got it. Asia, Antarctica. Don't even get into the countries. I think I did that correctly. Welcome from all languages. If you can, copy this video from me or any of my other videos and post them in different languages. Repost them, share, retweet, like, favorite. I think that's it. My name is Blur. I welcome you to my life documentary. This is the worst day for me as far as caffeine goes. I'm on my 3rd cup for today of tea. And see, the reason I say this is because I like to showcase that things are not what they always seem. See, when someone like me says, I'm on my 3rd cup of tea, you get the experience of visualizing, imagining, empathizing, feeling, okay, so this guy drank 3 cups of tea, right? With 1 tea bag in each cup. That's what we visualize. No. No. Boiled water to a heaming steep of 4 Lipton tea bags in each cup. The whole theory of people with ADHD take caffeine, it calms them. My heart should be pumping out of its stomach right now. I am sweating though, but I do have hyperhidrosis, so a little sweat good. I hate that I take up so much time for people on video. I just can't help it. I'm sorry about that. Subscribe if you can, support. I've been a loner for a long time. I've been isolated in this room. No friends. Can't make friends. Too psychologically messed up. It's not gonna happen. It can't happen. I try. It just doesn't happen. I'm too damaged. I'm too shattered. I'm too wounded. I'm too broken. I'm too lost. I'm too crazy. I'm too manic. I'm too psychologically disabled. I'm too complex in the brain. Not in an intelligent way. I'm saying things are complicated up here. So, lost my soul 15 years ago. Suicide attempt. Pronounced dead, brought back to life. Went through an 8-year death wish of heroin addiction, right? Lost soul, loner. Panhandling money at the train stations. I was a loner. When you think of heroin addicts, you think they're hanging out with a whole bunch of other drug addicts, man. No, this was a lonely, sad, what's the word? Self-loathing, wanted to die. 8 years of that, over 50 overdoses. The last 2 overdoses was brought back to life in a 24-hour period. Heaven, hell experience. Walked away from heroin like 7 years ago. So I'm 32. So what I'm saying is that I don't have any recollection or feeling of being alive in my 20s, none of that stuff, till age 30, 2 years ago, when I felt I got my soul back. So, the gratitude that I do have is that I'm not going to hell. I never sold my soul, man. It was always there. The offer's still there. Yeah, like I'm gonna take it. The offer's always been there, man. I always felt the freaking devil on my back, man. Always. Through all the stuff, that's the magic. Through all the suffering, don't give in. Don't give in. The pain's gonna end one day, and I feel for anyone suffering out there. That's the whole point of trying to have a voice globally right now. I'm trying to help you understand, if you just getting on my YouTube, what I'm about. When I asked you to copy this video, put it in another language, it's not some ego, selfish, narcissistic, sociopath type of thing. It's like, oh, this guy's literally been through some stuff, man. Hell and back. And redemption is still looking like a facade. I decided to make this video because yesterday I just felt I'm at the end of my rope, and this just, I can't. I surrender. I'm at the end of my rope, and I'm letting go. I just can't do this anymore. I'm documenting the rest of my life, no matter what. I'm gonna be happy that at least I'm alive to have this extra time. I call it borrowed time, where you should be dead, but you're not. So I'm deciding to document the rest of my life, and this is what it's all about. 800 videos just about, and I will have my pen and pad locked and loaded to blog. You can check out my blog diaries if you want. It's harder than it looks to be a YouTuber and have your life on the internet, man. It's not an easy thing, man. It's constant pressure too. Definitely. I look like an it. I show vulnerability. I show raw honesty. I show raw struggle, patheticness, ugliness, idiocracy, and the complete embarrassing moments. Weakness. I'm struggling in life to not be a glutton. I'm struggling in life to stay completely sober. Sometimes the wine calls me. Freaking red wine bottles. Oh, go buy a couple bottles of red wine for $3.99 each. It's pretty cheap. And it's healthy too. It's got resveratrol for your brain. You see what I'm saying? Or the most embarrassing battle that I have, if you want to know the truth, is to fully give up masturbation. It's a topic that men don't want to talk about. Like, it's a hush topic. Like, seriously, and it doesn't make me a bad person. It's not like I'm sitting there doing it every day. It's just that I've been literally, I can look back 10 years and just remember, just like a stint in rehab for 15 months, right? Just trying to live an obedient life. Just trying to change the person that you've become as a teenager. Drinking, smoking weed, doing drugs, vandalism, since a kid, setting fires. It's like you're trying, it's like you're tainted, you're spiritually wounded. That Katie Souza, check out her, if you're looking for some self-help, some faith, spiritual base. She talks about being spiritually wounded since the first time you did something wrong. Well, then I'm one of those rebellious renegades that have unbreakable faith with hellhounds on my back, because I'm trying so hard to freaking clean. I'm trying to be reborn, rebirthed, redeemed freaking every day. If I mess up, man, and I break a sin, if even curse, everything, it's like nails, it's like razors to my soul. Because everything that I've been through, I want to change. I want to change before leaving this place. I don't want to do any of this stuff anymore. And through all the pressure, everything, and the heartbreak, throw that in there. I get my soul back, then I end up heartbroken from the woman that cared about me 15 years ago when I lost my soul, swore we were meant to be together, didn't see her for like 10 years, she comes into my life after I get my soul back and rips my heart out. We got so close in 2 weeks. I've always believed in soulmate, true love, and I waited through all that pain, man. I stayed away from women, waiting to have that soul feeling, that unconditional love. Talking about a year and a half later, I'm still totally in love with her. Probably even more so than a year and a half ago. So you want to talk about emotional, freaking spiritual, mental pain, and also a lot of days out of the week, I feel like I'm physically dying too, man. I get all sorts of freaking problems, man. I went to the hospital for heart attacks the past year and a half because of psychological heart problems, man. I had some serious heart problems, man. There was 7 days in a row, right? Like last year, that I smoked weed and my heart was gonna freaking stop. I was in the cold shower like, please, please, God, please, 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 God, no, don't let this, no, don't stop, heart, don't stop. Horrifying experience, the heart attack stuff. Called 911, heart's gonna stop, boom, 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 waiting out there in the cold for the ambulance. Years back, I've had liver problems, pains. I've had these pains in my stomach, like the hell pain, when they talk about how you have so much, like, sin or you're facing demons in life. You got stomach problems, acid buildup, like stomach pains to where you would have to go to the hospital. You're like freaking begging, no, please. Talking about liver problems, kidney problems, nerve problems on the right side to where you even feel like the nerve, and then the hypochondria. You got like Tom Green, right? He had like the testicular cancer. It's not freaking funny. I'm just seeing how ridiculous I sound as I talk about all these. Got the nerve problems all the way through. Freaking just hypochondriacing yourself to thinking you're sick. I've had so much. My brain should be a vegetable. So my brain is freaking this, all that stuff that I put my body through, man. It's like one of those moments, thank God I'm in Aries, because Aries seem to bounce back physically, the most physically dominating of all the astrological signs, freaking. And I had the brain scan. When the doctor came back from the brain scan a couple months back and said that I didn't have nothing wrong with my brain, my jaw dropped, man. This doctor looked at me like, are you alright, man? I was shocked. I thought he was going to come back. I'm like, he's going to come back. There's going to be tumors here, there, growths all over the place, man. Did some stuff to I did some stuff. My brain should be a vegetable. And then I had to go through, had the huge thyroid ball in my neck. So I had to go. This was like 6 years ago, man. And this is when I first got off the drugs, so it was like this counselor got me to go get tested for everything, and I had this huge ball in my neck on my thyroid out of the blue. Like a month or two later, after I became a rapper. Ain't that some irony right there? Yeah, God, yeah, there's hope. I'm gonna make music. I'm gonna boom. Looking back at this, I'm actually happy to say this, because sometimes I think people look at me like, oh, this guy hasn't suffered, man. And this isn't even the parts of losing my freaking soul at the Constantine moment when I committed suicide, died in my mom's arms, and was brought back to life, foamed out the mouth, turned blue, dead. Dead! Soul leaves the body, soul death, suicide. Don't ever commit suicide. There's something real to suicide that they talk about. Yeah. I walked around like a soulless soul death looking for my soul. It was horror. It was a real life horror. I wrote a horror film about it. I hope to get the horror film out there. 99% horror with a little slice of redemption at the end there. A little slice of faith at the end there. So I had the giant ball. I had to go get this huge biopsy. Ugh. It was like 6 years ago. I took a whole bunch of Klonopin. that, like, if you swallow while that thing is in there, the thyroid, oh. So, this is me, Blur. If you're interested in this stuff, hopeless person seeking redemption, in hopes of bringing anyone that watches this that it is hopeless redemption. And I was thinking the other day about Andy Milonakis, right? Like, I documented all his struggle. It makes me look completely nuts, right? And I was thinking, what if tomorrow Andy Milonakis, like, completely changed? He found God, he stopped taking the drugs, he stopped sinning, and he started doing good in life, right? And his whole life changed and he became this positive person. Would people be inspired? Like, wow, if this freaking guy could change through faith in God, freaking anyone can. That's what I'm trying to, that's the best way I thought to present what I'm trying to do. If this guy can get his life together through faith in the gods, I say the gods plural because it's impossible to imagine this one lonely God that has this huge universe, and he just created this one little speck, planet Earth, and they're the only species in this whole room of other stuff. This one, he's such a lonely God, and of course this lonely singular God is a he, sexist. You see what I'm saying? The possibilities are endless. The world that we can't see is miraculous, unfathomable. Proof that different dimensions exist through science. That there's no way that all these quadrillions of differently unique things of the whole universe all happened from happenstance. The probabilities of that all being happenstance is freaking impossible. Maybe 1 to 10 times, quadrillions of different times, uniquely different, diverse, individualized processes. Completely unexplainable, except that it's some higher intelligence than we can understand. And we've come far, man. We're in the age of AI right now. Authentic intelligence. Don't call them artificial, man. This spiritual energy, man, goes into AI, boy. We're in the age of the future is upon us, and I don't want anyone watching this to be left behind. At least you can experience it. If you can't be a part of it, I'm not a part of it. I'm not a part of it, and it freaking hurts. I'm crumbling. I'm imploding. I'm exploding. I'm dying, but if anything, I'll be able to watch it from the higher intelligent afterlife. I'll be able to get to see my true family, the human species, my brothers and sisters watching this video. That's the true family, the connectedness, the oneness of it all, that we are all connected. The true family, the human species. So I'm saying, I hope you join me on experiencing the future moving very fast right now. Really fast. Do not waste a single second. Get on board to at least experience the future unraveling. Unraveling is a... Well, I could talk forever, man. Unraveling is a funny... I had some deep thinking about... to unravel would mean that it already happened, because it's raveled. So, wouldn't that mean that it would be raveling? Because it didn't happen yet? It's such a complex thing to think about. Unraveling means it happened. So then it would ravel this way, which means future's happening backwards, but no way, because it would ravel this way. But how could you even fathom a ravel? You've been blurred. Peace out. Peace.